Hello Galactic family. March seemed softer in some ways than the first few months of the year. The equinox had a wonderful intensity. I had to lie down a few times throughout the day just to balance the energies. I've been feeling a lot of brain changes, some pretty intense. I noticed occasional changes of energy in the heart and a general sense of strength anchoring. What I was shown was that some of the changes that were taking place in the collective unconscious were drastic releases. From the human point of view, these will manifest as courage. For some, there may be a phase of chaos, but renewed harmony is the opportunity that chaos offers. At the moment of equilibrium, which the equinox puts into focus, we recognize that the life system survives through equilibrium, to imbalance, to equilibrium. Or from harmony to chaos, to harmony. It is as simple as your body to become unbalanced and rebalanced to take a step forward, the thirst that leads to hydration, or an expiration that leads to the next inspiration. Of course, not all imbalances are so simple. But as you grow stronger through simple imbalances, the change becomes more manageable. This creates an essential force in you, which sustains your harmony as you interact with life. Everything that occurs on the world stage indirectly in your life has the potential to evolve the human experience. When you live your life with deep acts of courage, like loving and appreciating yourself, choosing your creativity rather than your fear, releasing obligations that choke unnecessarily, interacting with systems and people with integrity, compassion, and strength, you will be changing the flow of life from the base that builds it. Actions are then inspired from your empowered love. The energies of April. We are evolving through an exciting time of conscious interaction with the subtle realms. They have always been there, but humanity has been interacting more consciously with the physical realm. He has some different rules of the subtle realm. This brings us to the energies of April. The energies of the ascension of April refer to the anchoring of the new creation. Change is constant in life. We change all the time. The main difference is that we are changing in ways we really want, or we are creating a new illusion that seems to change, but which actually repeats an unwanted pattern. For example, leaving a job may be a fear response or a pattern of escape. It could also be a real change of a pattern. How do you know the difference? Leaving a relationship or starting a new relationship can be a repetition of an unwanted pattern, or it can be a real change. How do you know the difference? To create something new, you balance the inner change and the change abroad. You must change the whole of you, not just your external circumstances. The fun of the new creation. Life wants you to thrive. As you prosper, life thrives. Your creativity is a gift of life that changes through your expression. Life surrenders to you implicitly, for you to create with your free will. As you evolve to incorporate the rules of subtle and physical realms, you are integrating beyond the bonds of the physical realm, step by step. There was a beautiful animal message in this month's video that pertains to this message. While we were walking through Sedona to find a filming location, I saw a coyote. I received a message that applies to these current energies. What seems stable is only an illusion. Stay gently focused on your path and the changes will easily be overcome. The energy of the coyote or totem is often known as the deceiver because it teaches through empirical learning that things are not always what they seem. This builds inner strength, discernment, and an openness to fun, teaching you to adapt to life. When you change deeply, your life changes profoundly. When you repeat patterns, life repeats patterns. Life institute a new creation. A great way to observe what is offering real change is to start listening to your heart, listen to your desires, listen to your emotions. When you feel good, you are aligned with your desires. There may be actions and time before this manifests itself, there may be some unexpected steps and results and even the feeling of not feeling well. However, this is inconsequential because your vibrational resonance is already calibrated with your desire and you know your potential at a basic level. When you feel negative emotions about something, you are wishing for something with which you are not aligned. It is life's way of saying that you readjust yourself to change your resonance, so that you can align with your desires. Life will not do this, changing for you, but it is always helping you along. As the natural impulse of life is love. It is the binding force of life. Love does not dominate. It supports and encourages empowered interaction. When you honor the natural flow of life, it begins to sustain itself through love rather than fear and dominion. Life is forcing you to change your resonance, to change inwardly, so that life thrives through you and with you. If something looks right or wrong, good or bad at a time, the attractive component is what you observe to change internally. Observe your experiences and ask yourself, what is attracting me? Why does this appeal to me? What do I need to change inwardly to align myself with my desires? What actions should I take to align myself with my desires? Am I balancing inner change and external actions to create something really new? Life in the heart announces the new creation. There is nothing wrong with changing jobs, from a space of evasion. This will only continue to force you to change. A new relationship that repeats an old pattern is just another opportunity to change. Your choice is whether you want to align with your wishes for your new creation, or not. It's just a choice. This requires a balance of change from the inside and take external measures. Relax in these changes. As you stimulate yourself through change, you allow the journey of life to support you because you have no bond of guilt or tension to resist your change. When you are listening to your heart, you are changing from the inside. You are allowing the attraction of love to lead your life. Living in the heart will move you to love, whether you are in a moment of pleasure or pain. You are compelled because it is worth the continued prosperity of life. Life continues to improve. His loving focus broadens his essential truth of love. You are so worthy of it. Summary. April is a key moment that is supporting us in empowered sovereignty. As we continue to align our focus with the heart and discover the path of our individual potentials, we create a new energy of interaction on earth. The meek are inheriting the earth. Meekness is not weakness, it is a deep force that creates through the compassion that nourishes all life. We are anchoring a new reality and not repeating the same patterns. This will not happen overnight. This is an ancient and universal process that is natural to us. Trust your heart more. You are the deity in human form. The new creation is drawing you to love, and love is who you are.